All right, how is everyone? Yes, so it's been a while since my last video. Look, today's been absolutely disgusting from what I'm hearing. So we've had the Tommy Robinson rally in London today, and I've seen some on my local WhatsApp group for Stand Up to Racism in Plymouth. I couldn't get to this event, unfortunately, because there's a lot of other things going on. But there's apparently been a lot of shit on their side. 150,000 on their side, vastly outnumbering the anti-fascist. Absolutely disgraceful, and they've been attacking the police, attacking protesters, surrounding them, and like I'm saying in my local, I've seen a lot of things attacking that. And you also got the flag force in Plymouth painting the roundabouts, showing flags all across whole streets, and it's fucking pathetic. Anyway, for London, 26 officers have been injured while policing a protest organised by fire activist Tommy Robinson, real name Stephen Yaxley Lennon, which saw up to 150,000 people march through central London. Tensions flared at the Unite the Kingdom rally, as they're calling it, with some protesters throwing bottles and other projectiles at police. Yeah, that's what they did at the riots last year in Plymouth, throwing fireworks at us and things that can rocks and shit and bottles. The Met Police said leaving the force seriously hurt. Elon Musk spoke to them, obviously, as they do, in Whitehall via video link, while 5,000 joined a nearby counter-protest organised by Stand Up to Racism. And of course, in America, you've had Charlie Kirk assassinated, and the far right are weaponising it, saying, "Oh, we must go to war." Someone's saying, "Oh, it's for trans people. It's far left radicals." Even though the person that Tyler Robinson, he's been caught and he's pro-Trump and he's pro-Republican. So, yeah. Anyway, it's this. 25 people have been arrested for a range of offences in what it described as wholly unacceptable violence. They don't give a fuck, do they, though? The fascists. A huge policing operation is put in place in central London, with the Met deploying 1,000 officers and some from other areas like Leicestershire, Nottinghamshire, and Devon and Cornwall, all over. But yeah, Assistant Commissioner Matt Twist had said they are policed without fear or favour, knowing it would be challenging. There is no doubt that many came to exercise their lawful right to protest. There were many who came intent and violently caused us. All the things for shit like say or stop the boats, save our kids, and they don't care about a flag. It's all fascist shit. Nothing to do with patriotism. Mr. Twist said officers had suffered broken teeth, concussion, a prolapsed disc, head injury, and a possible broken nose. Yeah, so they'll be arrested for assaulting the police officer, wouldn't they? That in itself would be an offence. That looks like a nice attack in that picture. It looks. I hope the horses are all right. Yeah. Look, literally like a fire there or something. Look at the state of it. Shocking. 25 arrested made just the start. Yeah, what about all those arrests you make for just wearing shirts and they're wearing home signs? Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood, yeah, because they've got a new Home Secretary now, condemned those who have attacked and injured police officers. Anyone taking part in criminal activity will face the full force of the law, he added. But will they, though? Around mid-afternoon, two demonstrations were divided in Whitehall by lines of police officers. While the rally began largely peacefully, really, the Met said some officers had been attacked while trying to keep the two groups apart. Yeah. Unite the king. Yeah, but you don't care about uniting the kingdom. You just wanted to divide and conquer. Unite the kingdom. Bullshit. Had exceeded the estimate of organisers, the source said, which meant there were not enough space for them all in Whitehall and Parliament Square. Yes, 150,000 fascist scumbags. Absolutely shocking, unbelievable, and oh my god. And this is the problem we face. Even if we've got like Zach Polanski and we've got a new party with Corbyn Sultan, I'm still fucking all this shit. This country's going. This country is absolute shit now. So much fascism. Like I said before once on the group, that we may be the majority. That's what other people said. Or but it did seem like they're the actual majority, and it could be true. The whole country. It's got a shame. Large crowd ignore police directions and try to get into secure areas and spots occupied by those participating in the anti-racism protest. Yeah, of course, because they just want to attack, divide, conquer. It's got fuck all to do with unite the kingdom. We don't care about uniting the kingdom. Divide and conquer the kingdom. An officer intervened to block path. They were assaulted with kicks and punches. Yeah, of course. It's just like the fucking January 6th in London. Adding at riot police, horses and dogs who used to keep the opposing side, horses and dogs. The Met said scale fencing and scaffolding around Whitehall, which put themselves and others in danger. At one point, a glass bottle appeared to smash against a horse. Oh, fuck off. Causing the animal and the rider to stag back. See, they didn't care about animals either, let alone people. Mind, I'm guessing they were aiming for the police officer, but they hit the horse instead. But still, no excuse. Scuffles broke out as police used batons to try and push back Robinson supporters. Gathered on the top of Whitehall and Trafalgar Square, Stephen Yackley Lennon addressed the crowd at the Freedom of Speech Festival, said freedom of hate, more like fuck all to freedom of speech. Where he criticised politicians for parroting his ideas. He also claimed UK courts had decided the rights of undocumented migrants superseded those of a local community, which is bullshit. Last month, the Court of Appeal overturned an injunction blocking asylum seekers being housed at the Bell Hotel in Epping, Essex, making a surprise appearance via video link. Musk spoke about massive uncontrolled migration and called for a change of government in the UK. Yeah, Musk, he needs to go as well. Something's got to be done. Yeah, something has to be done about this. There's got to be a dissolution of Parliament and a new vote held. Yeah, you just want your hero Nigel Farage in government, where he will put us on the ECHR and bring England down to shit, like Russia and Belarus, the only other countries in Europe outside the ECHR, and turn England into a complete shithole, isolated from the rest of the world, and be full of racist and fucking bigots. That's what you want. Absolutely disgraceful. You said Elon Musk can fuck off, and so can all these flag shaggers. Is that an Australian flag I see there? What's an Australian flag doing there? Anyway, TV presenter Katie Hopkins or Katie Hopkins, she's a bitch, also spoke on stage after appearing alongside Robinson, Lawrence Fox, another cunt, and Ant Middleton, another twat, who at the front of the march near Waterloo Station. Nearby at the Stand Up to Racism rally, independent MP Diane Abbott told demonstrators, "We know racism and violence and fascism is not new." Yeah, she apparently was really being attacked as well. Yachtley Lennon brought his stage event to a close just after 6:30 p.m. and promised that after another such event, oh God, spread out. 42-year-old, but yeah, I can't believe it. He's only a year or two older than me. Who was released from prison early this year, and JD Vance, he the same age as me as well. Can't believe that. After being jailed in October for ignoring an order not to repeat false claims about a Syrian refugee who had successfully sued him for libel. Yeah, and we're going to do it again. Just, just, just get rid of him. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, but it looked like there's going to be more. Yeah, so yeah, look at it. Look at the absolute state of it. Shameful. And just like here in Plymouth last week, hundreds of flag shaggers and at Ballard Courtroom with outnumbered us, calling us pedo lovers and what they and or stop the boat, save our kids and fucking yeah, they're the pedo lovers. They love fucking Trump and Farage. Pathetic. And this is what this country's come to. We need to stand up to this shit. And it's like coming to like a civil war because we need to stand up against this scumbags. This country is going to shit because of it. Absolutely disgraceful. Shame on you, Nazis fucking scum off our fucking streets. Shame on you all you that is. And yeah, stand up to racism, stand up to fascism. Don't give in to them whatsoever. This is civil war. So yeah, and that's all there is to it.